Hey Facebook. So this is just going to be a really short video. It's just a little message for the guys. So I was having a conversation with some girlfriends at work the other day, and we were talking about our celebrity crushes and what we think is sexy. And for me, that ranges anywhere from like a Keanu Reeves type to Jason Momoa, but I also really have a thing for quirky, weird guys like Crispin Glover with the huge nose with that big bump, and then on top of that he's really quirky and weird. It's so sexy. And then Owen Wilson, big nose. If it wasn't for his nose, he probably wouldn't be appealing to me. So it's his imperfections that make him so sexy, that make all of these guys sexy. But the big one for me was Seth Rogen. I freaking love Seth Rogen. And so when I mentioned that to one of the girls, she was like, "Oh yeah, me too, but I prefer chubby Seth Rogen." And I was like, "Me too." I don't know what it is about chubby Seth, but he was so freaking hot. It's probably the comedic element that he's such a funny guy. And women love a man that can make her laugh. So if you're a man who goes to the gym and you look around and you see all these other men with these ripped bodies, and you think, I don't have his youth, I don't have his body, I don't have this, I don't have his money, I don't have his car, I don't have his house. If you're in this place of comparison where you're always comparing yourself to other men and thinking, I don't have what they have, or you're in that place of lack. Stop focusing on what you're lacking and start, working with what you have. So if you're the guy that walks into a party and has everybody in stitches just laughing their asses off, that's your superpower. And that's a really great thing to have. Women love that. So work with that. You don't have to be like these other guys. Don't compare what you don't have to what they have, because chances are you have some things that they don't have. If you're in your masculine and you go to a bar and you can approach a woman like a gentleman and try to start a conversation with her, you're already ahead of the game. Because most of those men that are hanging out in the bar, they're holding up a wall and holding a drink, and they're in their feminine and they're waiting for a woman to come to them. And the women that do go to them are in their masculine. And if you're in your masculine, that's not what you want. You want a feminine woman. So let them go. Let these men have these masculine women. Let them have each other. They're not for you. But if you just stay in your masculine and keep being a gentleman and just keep going out there and putting the effort, eventually you are going to meet a woman that is in her feminine, that is going to appreciate what you have to offer and what you bring to the table. And it doesn't matter. You don't have to have the perfect body. You don't have to have, the big bank account. You don't have to have all these ideals that you think are perfection that a woman wants. You just have to be you and lead with your heart, because that's really what women want. We want a guy that, has that open heart and can lead with that and make us laugh and, and feel seen and heard and appreciated as a woman. So if you can do those things, you're ahead of the game. And it doesn't matter if you don't look like these guys, you don't have their body. Just remember, there are attractive, intelligent women that think chubby Seth Rogen is freaking sexy and hot. So just get out of that mindset. Change the way you think about yourself, and your self-worth, because once you see your worth and you know what you bring to the table, so will the right woman. So yeah, I just wanted to put out there for the guys, because I've been getting some messages from guys, wanting, answers to dating questions. So, that's one of the best advice I can give a guy, is to just stay in your masculine if that's where you're comfortable operating from. If you are a masculine man and you're looking for a feminine woman, hang on to that and keep going out there and putting out the effort, because not a lot of men are. So, you're really in a good position, because the right woman that's looking for that is she's not going to have a whole lot of options. And so when she runs into you, she's going to be like, well, damn, you know, this is what I want. So, yeah, just want to put it out there. Y'all have a great day.